Welcome, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in with I, Enchantress, the Evaluator, on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise of a high that is happening now at this motherfudging time. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you love it here. May you subscribe, may you like, may you comment, may you share. May you come back again and revolutionize your evolution with care. I'm all for it. If you are returning, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I hope you are subscribed and hitting that that helps my channel in every single kind of way. So we have for today some things that I have written down that I want to be able to complete because remember I'm on sprained ankle type care, so I'm limited. Like during the day I have rescheduled this entire week and stuff like that to allow me. I'm listening to the best counsel around me and all this kind of stuff, and so I've surrendered. I've surrendered to the sprained ankle clause, and I have rearranged my schedule, my daytime schedule at least, right? To be more accommodating to this minor injury. And so, yeah, so with that being said, um, I have some time on my hands. And so, um, yeah. So thank you so much for being here with me. So we are going to start off with a pick a card, right? So it's going to be what's your message oracle that you need to hear right now, right? Then we're going to talk about my mom's favorite crystal, which I said I was going to do, right? Which is, if you haven't seen it already, this is the one that I saw, right? This is the one that I saw. And, um, and, um, and I was like, perfect. Because elephants remind me of my mama too. Like, she used to be into like crystals, like turquoise. She used to wear a lot of turquoise and stuff like that, like turquoise right here. Um and a lot of like these kind of like animal and shells. She used to wear a lot of shells and very very boho chic kind of glamour in a way. She was very much into fashion, and my mom used to dress to impress, like, and she really into aesthetics and beauty, a natural beauty though, like, and very like sophisticated, sexy in a way, right? Anyways, and she used to wear a lot of turquoise and shells and things like that, and elephants and things, whatever to that nature. And so um I love turquoise. I love turquoise not just because my mom loved turquoise, but I love turquoise too. Um and so we're going to learn about turquoise together. And so since um we this was an elephant, it dawned on me that in my box of I don't know, I might have elephant in there. I didn't want to look through every single one, but when I saw this and I'm like, oh, elephant, oh, elephant is perfect because elephant reminds me of my mama too. Let's just do elephant. And then I realized that I don't think I had elephant in the box yet. So I'm like, how perfect is this? So I literally wrote this one right now. And so the spirit animal for today is elefante, elephant, right? So turquoise and elephant. This pick a card right here. Um, and so we're also going to, so we have the spirit animal card and the crystal turquoise, right? We're also going to do an herb of the day card, right? So that's gonna be dope, right? We're gonna learn an herb for today, right? Which is nice. So I like all this kind of stuff. I want to create this, even though we do esoteric type topics and things like that, I still want to make it like an educational experience, because at least you leave here having learned something, and you go about it in the way that you are going to go about it in your own unique way. Like, I'm not telling you to be like me, and I'm not telling you to do anything like I'm doing. But if you do find yourself here and you are interested in things like that, and in every kind of way, then beautiful. Then we have something to talk about. We have something in common, and that's dope as fudge. You know what I mean? I was looking down at this. So this is something I made. So I make talisman and I make amulets and things like that. And I make a lot of stuff. So the magic, of course, is in the ingredients. Like, I literally, like, there's potent. So like when I make stuff and I make more than one, like, I always have to keep one. So this one I kept because this one spoke to me. Do you see that? It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. I made them in different colors too. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I make a lot of different things. If you're interested in one of a kind, everything that I make will be one of a kind. Like, nobody has this one. Even if I did this one in the same color, let's say, it's still not going to be nothing like this one. Everyone is different. So anytime anybody gets a handcrafted anything from me, it's one of a kind. Nobody has what you have, and that you can rest assured in knowing that you walking around unique as can be. And as you should have things that nobody else got but you. And so I'm big on that. I like that. I know that nobody got this, right? Because I got this, right? And that's the same thing. You could go to witchyutopian.com for things like that, and unique services too over there, and coaching and readings and all that kind of stuff if you can book me. Right. So I just wanted to share that with you. So anyways, and now we're going to also do our ABC Oracle, where we will see what messages come up in the letters and things like that. We're also going to do astro signs, see who's here and things like that. And this is in no particular order or anything like that. And then we're also going to do the numbers, angel numbers, lotto numbers, whatever other kind of days, months, whatever numbers want to show themselves, and whatever it gets intuitively expressed. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that. And then today we're going to the cards we're gonna pull and things like that is for what's the tea. Okay, what's the tea? So that's what you can expect from today. There's not gonna be no timestamps. If you timestamped it in the comments yourself, then that's on you. Whatever, you know what I mean? But either way, this is the lineup for this channeling video today. So whatever comes up. That's what's up in the background. If you can hear, I don't think you could, but there are healing binaural beats and frequencies playing. Yeah, and so that's, if you do hear any kind of weird sounds or noise, like when it goes silent or something like that, it's just I don't have the audio equipment. I don't even know the name of the audio equipment I would have to have in order for you to hear the stuff that I play in the background when I want to do I have so many instruments I would love to use. I just don't know what equipment I need. If you feel kind enough and you know of something that you can share, I would love to hear that, because I don't know what to do so that you can hear the music too. I would love to know that so I can continue with my enchanting musical 333s, where you can hear the music when I'm sharing with you the music. But either way, I need to adjust my butt cheeks already because this is what's really annoying about this. Like I have my leg right now elevated up on a pillow and stuff like that in a half split. And so my left butt cheek is like totally throbbing right now. It's like I'm gonna have an extra perky left cheek butt because of all the extra the overcompensation my left cheek butt is doing for the right ankle. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna have to go back to the gym and have to tone out my right butt cheek. So it could be just as perky. Okay. Anyways, that was TMI, but that's the truth right now. And this is just annoying. This is the part that's annoying for me because I don't usually sit. Like I from the moment I get up to the time that I go to bed, I'm on out popping, like doing and anything that I do that's stationary or that requires me to sit and things like that. Those are the things I procrastinate the most on because I'm just on the go. So, yeah. So this is a little just annoying, but I'm listening to the wise counsel due to the fact of all the things that I do on the regular, that this is the wisest act for me to do that will benefit and help me to heal fastest. You know what I mean? So it's frustrating. You don't know, but I share anyways. So I am so thankful for you being here. I'm so thankful for you helping my channel to grow by the fact that you're here, you're watching, you're liking what you're watching, you're actually reciprocating and giving support so that my channel can continue to grow so that other people can find my channel up against the stream of many other kind of popular channels and all this kind of things. Like, thank you so much, right? Like, you know, it's like many views, no likes, right? It's like, okay. You want to like that? I'm not buying a like. So you want to like that? Like, you know, they'd be like, oh, I saw your channel. I'm like, really? The likes don't reflect that. So yeah, I'm just being real. Anyways, like, especially if you're here, be real. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, so anywho, I need to go. You see what I mean? I get a little agitated. This is why they say misery loves company, right? And I'm not saying that I'm being miserable right now, but I think about that. And it's always with a heart of compassion, especially for the line of work that I'm in, because when I see people, I can scan bodies. And so I know exactly immediately where to go to with my hands when to touch anybody. It just is what it is. And this is I'm not bragging. I'm not saying all this stuff. It's just what it is. Like that's part of what I do, right? And so like it's like a body scan. Like it's just like knowing where to go, where to touch, how to move and all this kind of stuff. And so what was the whole point of that? Oh yeah. So it's always with a heart of compassion that when like I always get along well with people that tend to be very complicated with other people, right? Like I remember in this job I worked in, right? There was this guy. And he's known to be mean, right? And grouchy and grumpy and all this kind of stuff, but not with me, right? He was a sweetheart, right? Like, oh, and so right, his name was Pete, and God rest, he passed away, right? So you know, rest in peace. Right, rest in paradise, rise in whatever. So what I'm saying is like the thing that of why he passed away confirmed for me the deepening of ailment I've sensed from him. And I understood that something in his like mind and his brain or something. You know, I'm not a medical doctor, and I mind my business. Especially like I do my best to give people the space that they need to be themselves without me prying just because I can see, or just because and because other people can be intuitive too. That's why people can shun me quick, because they know that I'm gonna see. And so they dip and dab, they ghost, or they like, I don't want to be seen, and they over there. I'm not trying to see you. You know what I'm saying? So it could be very it's a lot of life lessons to learn of how to navigate, and sometimes camouflage, learning to camouflage. But that's hard too when you shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Like, how do you not be seen? It's impossible, but you could learn how to cloak, and people could just read your energy, like fuck off, for when you need that fuck off energy ward to be up and popping, you know? So anyways, it's always with a heart of compassion that I know that people in pain, especially chronic pain or chronic illness, they might be miserable and not so nice and all this kind of stuff, but there's like a deeper aligning issue, misaligned within them. And a lot of it could be a deep ailment, like, you know, and most people don't know, like, he hid this, he knew, he had to have known about the progressive tumor. He just didn't tell nobody. And everybody just thought he was mean. You know what I mean? But not me. I knew there was a sweet guy underneath all of that. And that's who I spoke to. And guess what? He was the sweetest, mean guy to everybody else, but not to me. And I'm good knowing that. I didn't find him to be complicated at all. I'll be back. My butt cheek is hurting. Hi. Also, it's worth mentioning, we're going to draw a rune as well. These runes, I know, I'm all about not being animal cruelty and all this kind of stuff or whatever. But these are one of my eldest runes that I have, because I have several runes, crystal runes, I have this, whatever, but these are very special to me. And these are made out of real ivory bone, right? So, but my dog Neo used to always try to eat these because it's a bone. It's real bone. It's real bone. So these are kept by him and Neo's ashes and Maya's ashes too. Their box. Because he loved these. He always tried to eat them. I had to keep them away from him. So hopefully we get to all of that, because we know how, like, when I take too long, sometimes I just cut it short, and then we finish where we left off and stuff like that. We finish where we are, wherever we are. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. So before we start talking about the crystals, I put stickers on top of the cards. You got Jasmine, you got Sailor Moon, and you got Pocahontas, right? So you got Pocahontas. Which sticker do you choose? Sailor Moon for your message, or Jasmine? So I'm going to choose one with you guys. I'm going to choose Jasmine, and here's why. So, because I would choose Sailor Moon too. But the reason why I'm going, since this is a mother themed, and then Okay, so what was I gonna say? So well, I was gonna talk to you about this. So the reason why I'm choosing Jasmine that I'm gonna choose, right, is because my mom wanted to name me Jasmine. And check this out. And my dad said no, that was a whore's name. Can you believe that a name got called a whore? Instead, they decided to name me one of the most popular names in the 80s, Jennifer. And then give me a unique middle name that I always used to say, why you didn't make that my first name? But anywho, so this is why I'm choosing Jasmine, since we're doing today my mama's favorite crystal, turquoise. And we're learning about that. So I'm going to stick with Jasmine because that's what she would have named me. So we have the Jasmine sticker. You can choose Jasmine like me. Right? What is your oracle message that you need to hear right now? You can choose Sailor Moon. Or you could choose Pocahontas. 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 All right. You got 1, 2, 3. We're of course going to save this one for last, if you chose that one too. But if you chose the Sailor Moon, what's your message oracle that you need to hear right now? Sailor Moon. Okay. New life. The Ankh symbol. The Ankh symbol. Right? 4. You could have been born on a day 4. You could have been born in April. Could be life path number 4. Right? Could even be life path number 2. Right? New life. New life. The arrival of new beginning, or the budding start of something beautiful and long-lasting. Drawing this card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you are beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship and or experience. New life, new partner, new business, new creation, new journey with a life partner. Very interesting. The symbol here is of an Ankh. Ankh is an ancient Egyptian symbol representing eternal life. I love that. All right, so we're moving on. If you chose Pocahontas, right? If you chose Pocahontas, Stormy. Don't worry. Don't worry. You could be life path number 2. You could be life path number 1. You could be life path number 3. You could be 21 years old. Could have been born in February. You could have been born in January. You could have been born in March. You don't have to be. You could be life path number 1, life path number 2, life path number 3. Right? If you chose Pocahontas, drama straight ahead. Prepare and brace yourself. Conditions are not favorable at this time. Wait the storm out before proceeding. Please don't worry either. The weather can change very quickly. Meditate on this when you want to call on your sea legs to keep you safe and secure through a hardship or stressful period. If you are inquiring about a relationship, please be warned that this situation will bring a lot of upheaval to your path. Proceed with caution. The symbol is of a ship. A pirate boat on the ocean just makes its way through a storm, only to be headed toward another. Right? I'm going to continue. See, but I hear chimes right now. We chose here. I don't want to leave it like that. About the storm. Right. So finality. So it could be the ending of something, right? Maybe a relationship, maybe a path that you are on. Something has to be put to death in order for something new to be born. It could be learning something. It could be the failure of something, right? It could be you worked hard on something that didn't pan out. You failed something like a course, a curriculum or something like that. Or arguments or just certain kind of energies that you are clashing with and stuff like this at this time. And so you have to be patient, because I'm seeing temperance here too. You have to be patient during the storm, right? 5 of Cups. Okay, so you might have some certain kind of regret or certain choices that you have made or certain hiccups along the way. And this could be in regards to love too. This could be in regards to friendship too. So, you know, I'm sorry for those of you that chose this one and stuff like that, that you're going through a hard time, a hardship, maybe a hard time letting go of someone, something, the ideology of something, someone, right? A relationship that you want to work so bad, but it just doesn't, like, you know what I mean? So moving forward. How are we moving forward? Page of Wands, adventure. So yeah, so there's a new pickup on something, right? It's a new passion project or creation or still faith in something that you know, you here that chose this. You're creative. You are a go-getter. You are not gonna be defeated, right? So you're gonna learn something else. You're gonna be passionate about something else, something new. What's that something? Right, you're gonna have progress against rivalry, right? Because that's what's coming up here, right? So you might be in a competitive field of some sort, then and being attacked too, or ganged up upon. Like this could be cyberbullying, this could be YouTube, this could be you know, whatever field of entertainment you're in, or you know, whatever. But there's progress, because like a 7 of Pentacles, you're still working on it, even if something was a failure to you, even if something is like starting something new. So okay, so stormy ahead is like still trying to figure out, working out your life path, your choices, your career, your next step. So you've been met with some roadblock, you've been met with some storms, you've been met with some conflict, you've been met with some resistance, you've been met with some like, being the underdog, like, things not being stacked in your favor and things like that. And so the task at hand has been quite difficult, but you don't give up. You're not giving up, as you should. You should not give up. But sometimes we need to recollect, we need to rejuvenate, we need to restore, we need to recalibrate, we need to regroup with how we plan to do something. And so granted, yeah, there are little animals over here attacking you, right? In some form or way, but what? But what? Justice, right? And love, right? So you just have to be patient, right? There's justice, equality, right? It's going to go in the favor of justice, of equality, of good, right? And there's also if there's a failed relationship or a relationship on the rocks or something, there's love here. There's love too coming in for you, right? Like a soulmate relationship, a life partner type of thing, right? Someone wanting a family, because I'm seeing the male seahorses here. So anyways, I'm gonna move on. I didn't mean to go. This was supposed to be a quick one. All right, I just didn't want to leave it like that. Storm, okay, thanks for picking a card. All right, so if you chose Jasmine, it's me. Okay, for those of you that chose Jasmine, shadow. Okay, what about the shadow? Shadow play. You could be 43 years old. You could be 34 years old. You could be life path number 4. You could be life path number 3. You could be life path number 7. Right? What is hiding in the dark? What is it that you're afraid of or don't want to see? This card comes to tell you that all cannot be in the light because there must be a balance. Exploring the beast requires you to confront those unhealed parts of yourself, those aspects you deemed unworthy or unlovable. The time is now to bring light into those usually concealed spaces, so they may be healed appropriately and or banished forever. The shadow or the hidden beast is not evil, just misunderstood. However, tread carefully as you dive into sensitive territory. Humor, although not a solution, can help ease the growing pains of learning how to best work with and integrate your shadow aspect with compassion. The beast is the hidden mythological monster under our beds or in our closet. It is the repressed parts of ourselves that we believe to be unlovable, unworthy, or fear-inspiring. Ironically, it is also the place where some of our most hidden and valuable strengths are to be discovered, right? It's facing the shadow, it's facing the fear, it's facing the part of you that keeps away from a revelation that can really set you free, right? And so it's embracing the shadow aspects, embracing the parts of yourself that are hidden or are in the dark, or just being more open about what you are challenged by and what you are going through, and humanizing your experience a little bit more and sharing this humanity that you are discovering within yourself that maybe does connect you more so with others than what you have thought. Sometimes the shadow is the side of ourselves that we keep locked away. And so it appears scary because it requires you to uncage, unmask, to turn on the light. You know what I mean? Anyways, that was cool. That was good. Right? So that was good. That was good. So I want to do the letters now. This is like in no particular order. So we're gonna do the ABC oracle, right? See what we see. What could be seen? What could be read, right? Right. Somebody could be going to Washington, D.C., traveling, TED Talk. That's what I see, a TED Talk. You could be hearing one, you could be speaking in one. Something in May, you could be traveling in May. Monday, something with Monday. What's happening on Monday? Where are you going on Monday? You could be taking a bus somewhere. A bus, having to take a bus to be traveling. That's what it is. Payday for somebody. Right? Payday. Somebody could be having a son, a boy. Right? Somebody could be working with monkeys, seeing monkeys, going to a zoo. Somebody could be getting a bonus, a work bonus. Somebody could be getting a cat. Somebody's cat could be having cubs. So maybe you have wildlife. Somebody could be getting a DNA test. Somebody could be writing a letter. Penske. Penny. What's their names? Dennis. Paul. Glory. Gloria. Someone could be a boss. Wait, I want to take a picture though. Okay, take a picture. Sorry. Someone could be a Dixie, a pixie named Dixie. Dixie. I don't know. I haven't heard that name. Somebody could be drinking soda or stopping to drink soda. Somebody could be looking at a map, going somewhere that requires a map or the blueprint of their own map. Somebody could be taking a dose of something. Zone. Then I see auto, so like auto zone. Renovations, bathroom renovations, like a tub or a cleanse. Someone could be acting, getting a new role. Getting a new role, acting on a sitcom. Sitcom. Somebody could be piercing their nose or getting a nose job. Somebody could be playing Uno. Have fun. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Somebody could be having a baby. Hi. Get some other letters. See what we make here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Take another picture. Somebody could be getting a new job, a new opportunity. All right. Ooh, cosplay. Right? Somebody could be getting into cosplay. All right. I like that. I like that. I do cosplay. I like cosplay. I like to play. I'm being honest. In every kind of way, I enjoy cosplay. I have costumes. Right? I like that stuff. Right? Somebody could be smoking a joint. Somebody could be going to the joint. I don't know. NASA. Somebody could be NASA, something with NASA. Space. Okay. Something with the tibia. So something with the body. Tibia. Whale watching, I hear. Demoy. I don't know. Somebody could be waxing, using wax, getting wax. Somebody could be getting stopped or something at a stop sign. Don't get conned. Somebody could be a con artist or an ex-con. I don't know. Somebody needs to cut back on sugar stuff. Somebody could be going to a bug exhibit or something with bugs or an extermination of some kind or something. Or somebody could be like me, because I have to throw that out there. Like I'm trying to not be so freaked out with insects anymore because I like them from a distance. Somebody could be doing yoga, a new kind of yoga, hot yoga, taking clay pottery, new classes of some kind. Somebody could be going to the club. Somebody could be getting a dog, a duck, a snake. Somebody's getting paid. Somebody could be baking a cake or baking. Somebody could be giving someone a pep talk or speaking engagement, having a speaking engagement. A new opportunity for some kind of speaking engagement, some kind of travel. See Arizona. Congo. Somebody could be getting a condo too. Dubai. Somebody could be going to Dubai. Graceland. Okay. Florida. Soto. Be a last name. Diaz. Somebody could be having a midday date, going on a date. The other day was uncle, a message from uncle. Today it's aunt. Somebody could be getting a message from one of their aunts, or you could be becoming an aunt. Sandy. Somebody, you could be named Sandy or going to someplace Sandy. Egypt. Costa Rica. Puerto Rico. Name could be Wendy. Wilma. Zuma. All right, that's that. Well, much time has passed since I last hit record. I'll admit, I guess I'm getting into this resting because I took a nap. And I took a nap. Maybe some of you here are not like so inclined to nap, or maybe you do like to nap, or maybe when you can, you do. And so it's important to rest, right? It's important to listen to our bodies. Part of why I got this sprain is because I was ignoring my body and the swelling that I was already having. And so you can't do that. You know what I mean? We can't ignore our bodies because we need them. You know what I mean? So if you're tired and you are afforded the opportunity to rest, by all means, listen to your body. So that's what I did. And I enjoyed, and it's funny too, because I dreamt I was recording, and it was just funny. Anyways, but yeah, so we are gonna get back to this, but oh shit, I just remembered. I'll be right back. I just remembered something. Okay. Hello, beautiful souls. So this video, we're gonna be talking about my mother's favorite crystal. Well, I can't technically say that it was her favorite, but what I can say is that my mother had so many jewelry items and stuff of turquoise that she used to wear, bracelets, amulets, earrings, and all that kind of stuff. Turquoise, everything, a lot of turquoise. So this crystal reminds me of my mama, and I call it her favorite crystal before she passed away. Right? And so elephants also remind me of my mama as well. Not the only animal that reminds me of my mama, including butterflies and others as well, but these two are dominant as well. And so turquoise. All right. The stone itself has a calming, grounding energy that makes it a great stone for when you are feeling overwhelmed. Hold on, please. That would be fitting that my dad would call. My mom's that powerful. But either way, it is said to connect heaven and earth and help you connect to the spiritual worlds. Right? So let's see, which one are we going to be reading? But look at this. Turquoise is perhaps the oldest stone in man's history, the talisman of kings, shamans, and warriors. It is a stone of protection, right? It is a stone of protection. Strong and opaque, yet soothing to the touch. Sorry. Healing to the eye, as if carved from an azure heaven and slipped to earth. You can see it here too. Right. Right. Its unique shade of blue, often blue-green, lends its name turquoise to all things of this tranquil hue. The delicate veining or mottled webbing in cream or brown is inherent to the stone and serves to enhance its character. The carving, right? The name The name turquoise is derived from the French pierre turquoise, meaning Turkish stone, because the trade routes that brought turquoise to Europe from the mines in Central Asia went through Turkey, and Venetian merchants often purchased the stone in Turkish bazaar. For thousands of years, turquoise has spanned all cultures, prized as a symbol of wisdom, nobility, and the power of immortality. Among the ancient Egyptians, Persians, and Chinese, Aztecs and Incas of South America, and Native North Americans, turquoise was sacred in its adornment and for power, luck, and protection. Turquoise beads dating back to 5000 BC have been found in Iraq, and the Egyptians were mining the stones in the Sinai in 3200 BC. The death mask of Tutankhamun was studded with turquoise, as were the mosaic masks dedicated to the gods, the fabulous inlaid skulls, shields, and power statues of Moctezuma, the last ruler of the Aztecs. For nearly 1,000 years, Native Americans have mined and fashioned turquoise, using it to guard their burial sites. Their gems have been found from Argentina to New Mexico. Indian priests wore it in ceremonies when calling upon the great spirit of the sky. Many honored turquoise as the universal stone, believing their minds would become one with the universe when wearing it. Because of its ability to change colors, it was used in prophecy or divining. To the prehistoric Indian, turquoise worn on the body or used in ceremonies always signified the god of the sky alive in the earth. For centuries, turquoise has been recognized as possessing the power to protect riders from injury due to falls. First used as amulets by Turkish soldiers on their persons, on their persons and attached to their bridles and trappings. It later came to be used for protection against falls of any kind. Turquoise is also reputed to be influenced by the physical condition of the person who wears it. It is thought to grow pale when its owner is sick or sad, lose all color when the person dies, and gradually recover its color when transferred to a new healthy owner, its color deepening each day. I love that. Historically, turquoise is credited with the property of securing friendly regard, verifying the traditional saying that he or she who owns a turquoise will never want for a friend. In the Orient, a turquoise ring was worn as a protector against all things evil. The proverb states, given by a loving hand, it brings with it happiness and good fortune. However, the ring emitted protective energy only if the stone was given by a friend. It was believed to restore clear vision to the mind when the thinking became muddled and thus ensured good fortune. Turquoise has always been valued as an ornamental gem, often considered a symbol of male power. Anselmus de Boot, court physician of Emperor Rudolph II, wrote in 1609 that turquoise was so highly regarded by men that no man considered his hands to be well adorned unless he wore a fine turquoise. Today, we know turquoise empowers men and women equally, and worn or carried, it is a talisman of luck, success, ambition, and creativity. In the workplace, turquoise promotes leadership, assists relocation or regular travel associated with career, and helps avoid unwise investment. It helps overcome writer's block, and it is a stone of clear communication when giving information, an especially good amulet for those who work in the law or for local or central government. Turquoise is especially recommended for accountants and computer operators for mental relaxation, right? For those who work in radio or television to release anxiety, and for laborers to protect from bodily harm. As a crystal for travel, if you're traveling, okay, both astral and for real, right? Turquoise protects you and your possessions against theft, loss, or attack, helps prevent accidents, especially falls, and even guards your pets. Attached to a collar, bridle, or cage, turquoise prevents animals from straying or being stolen and makes horses sure-footed and obedient to their riders. All right, hold on. Turquoise is a stone for self-forgiveness, self-acceptance, and the release of useless regrets. It encourages us to honor ourselves as a creation and tool of the divine. Turquoise is a strengthening stone, good for exhaustion, depression, or panic attacks. It enhances physical and psychic immune systems, supporting the assimilation of nutrients, alleviating pollution and viral infections. It is anti-inflammatory and detoxifying, reducing
excess acidity and benefiting gout, rheumatoid, rheumatism, arthritis, and the stomach, right? Turquoise assists in problems of the brain, eyes, ears, neck, and throat, especially cataracts, migraines, and headaches, and problems with balance. Turquoise is helpful to the respiratory system and aids in healing lung disorders and allergies. Wearing a turquoise necklace helps prevent tracheitis and other bronchial attacks. It's interesting because my mom supposedly had asthma, but she was pretty good with her breathing like that. And it's just interesting that she did wear a lot of turquoise, enough for me to recognize it. You know what I mean? Wearing a turquoise necklace helps prevent tracheitis and other bronchial attacks. By healing the breath, the stone may cure speech disorders such as stammering. Turquoise is the most efficient healer, providing solace for the spirit and well-being for the body. It benefits the overall mood and emotion by balancing and inducing a sense of serenity and peace. Holding or wearing turquoise helps restore depleted vitality and lifts sagging spirit. It relieves stress and brings focus back to the center heart, empathetic and balancing, right? Helping one to recognize the causes of happiness and unhappiness and to master them. As a stone of purification, turquoise dispels negative energy and clears electromagnetic smog from the environment. It promotes self-realization and aids in creative problem solving, thus calming the nerves when speaking in public. It helps stabilize mood swings and dissolves a martyred attitude of self-sabotage. It is also empowering if you feel bullied or suffer prejudice. Because it soothes the mind, turquoise is good for jet lag and fears of flying. Okay. Tibetan turquoise is an excellent Tibetan turquoise is it's turquoise, but it's more green in color. I actually have, where is it right now? That is the question. Oh, I found one. Speaking, Yasha, fine. Okay, so I want you to see the difference of this. Oh man, but it's more green. I know this camera is not doing it justice, but compared to this and compared to this is more blue and this is more green. So, right, so let me just tell you, right? So Tibetan turquoise or Chinese turquoise is green and carries a slightly different vibration than the more vivid blue. Right? It's especially useful for clearing the throat chakra and blockages of suppressed self-expression. As jewelry, it is worn by men and women alike and considered a promise of fidelity and protectiveness to a lover or a partner. It is used in sacred prayer beads, adorns, musical instruments, prayer wheels, and bells. And a turquoise rosary is said to relate prayer to whatever deity is being invoked. Tibetan turquoise is traditionally received as a gift to pass on its natural fortune bringing powers. So if you buy your own, make it a gift to yourself. So do you see? I'm so glad that was so quick. That made me so happy. So this is Tibetan. 1 second. My daughter annoys me because she is definitely afraid of all kinds of insects or anything like that. So of course there was a spider. So we should definitely, spider's calling out to us too. Spider has a message. Spider has a message. Right. Baby, stay over there. Go back over there, little girl, okay? Go over there. Right. I don't know if I even have, just in case. Spider. I might have spider in there, I don't know, but just in case. So annoying. All right, so I'm glad that I had the Tibetan turquoise and turquoise, right? So Tibetan, right? Turquoise is an excellent anti-hysteria stone worn to calm those with a tendency to overreact to situations. I should give this to Mazor. Be like, here, carry this with you so you don't react the way that you do. It is also beneficial for narcissism to help one look outside their own needs and to be open to another's point of view. Okay. So turquoise strengthens the meridians of the body in the subtle energy field, enhancing communication between the physical and spiritual world. Placed on the third eye, it supports intuition and meditation. On the throat chakra, it releases old vows, inhibitions, and allows the soul to express itself once more. It explores past lives and regards fate as ongoing and dependent on one's actions at any moment. Turquoise is a stone for finding wholeness and truth and communicating and manifesting those qualities. It stimulates and harmonizes the throat chakra, making it easier to articulate and bring forth one's deepest wisdom. Turquoise empowers those who are shy about sharing their understanding and aids in the knowledge that in speaking from the wholeness of our being, we each have something important to contribute to the collective. In traditional thought, turquoise unites the earth and sky, bringing together male and female energies. Turquoise stimulates the initiation of romantic love and promotes spontaneity in romantic issues. It is believed to change color to warn of impending danger or to indicate infidelity in thought or action. Spiritually, turquoise heals and cleanses both the energy centers and the physical body. It acts to induce wisdom and understanding and to enhance trust, kindness, and the recognition of beauty. While we wish for ourselves happiness, love, freedom of limitation, and fear when extended to others by letting go of our insistence of justice and viewing others through compassion and forgiveness, we receive those gifts back through our own heart. Turquoise enhances the ability to see all aspects of ourselves, good and bad, to integrate these aspects into a cohesive whole. While it is tempting to try and rid ourselves of the traits of a self that are not entirely enlightened, turquoise, like an ancient grandfather ally, reminds us that all experiences are valid and that mistakes are simply another experience. Wholeness can only come when we are willing to embrace all of who we are and what we have learned. Right? Turquoise reflects the color of the world at the vernal equinox as the blue of winter melts into the greens of spring. It is a fresh, welcome energy that moves us to serenity as new growth and life emerges. It brings hope, discovery, and balance. Turquoise tempers excesses, restores calm after a storm, relieves stress, and neutralizes extreme. It helps us moderate aggressiveness and deal with rage. It brings us back to our center. In lighter shades, turquoise's energy promotes inner harmony and peace through spiritual understanding. Darker, richer tones bring considerable power and flexibility. They counter intolerance and let us adapt to new ideas and environments. Turquoise is a stone of earth grounding and is valuable in preventing one from losing touch with the conscious mind during deep meditations. Okay. No. Yeah, it's eating. That's the same one that comes. Sorry, now she wants to tell me that there's a deer in our yard, but that's the same deer that comes. Well, there's a few deer that come, but a few? Two? Hold on. I did have spiders, but I wanted to look for deer. I don't want to keep repeating cards unnecessarily. So we have 3 spirit animal messages for this reading because that's just how it is. That's how sometimes, so as you saw how that happened there, so you see how a spider came up and deer came up. So with you, that's how it might be. So what you can do is you can always look up the spiritual meaning of that animal that's coming into your conscious awareness at any given time, and you can look it up and receive the bounty of messages, the abundance of messages, the insight of messages, the divinity of messages that are going to be for you. You know what I mean? So that's cool. So we got elephant, spiders, and deer. Right? Elephant, spiders, and deer. So let's finish with the turquoise. We're not even on the animals yet, right? So turquoise is a stone of earth grounding and is valuable in preventing one from losing touch with the conscious mind during deep meditations. It provides strength and protection during vision quests and astral travel, and due to its high spirituality, acts to improve meditation and to further peace the mind, right? They also help to bring about the solution of mysteries as well, right? So So if you were born, so if your birthday falls in any of the following periods, a turquoise of the color listed can be a valuable conduit to your guardian angel. The table also provides the name of the guardian angel of those born in this time period. So March 21 to March 25th, crystal color is light turquoise. Name of guardian angel, Vehua, Vehuja, Vehua, V-E-H-U, Vehuja, Vehujah. If you were born, oh my gosh, if you were born July 12th to July 16th, now, check this out. I'm telling you that this is my mother's favorite stone. My mother's birthday is July 12th. Okay, so, and it's turquoise. And oh my gosh, and this is an archangel, this is an angel I work with, Melahel, Melahel. So if your birthday is July 12th, I just learned something new right now, okay? So don't mind me. Like, this is dope as fudge. This is further confirmation. This is my mother's favorite stone. It even has her birthday, July 12th, turquoise. So if your birthday, oh my God, and my father's. August 23rd to August 28th, turquoise. And the name of the guardian angel is Lecabel. Lecabel, right? So actually, I have, let me see, Melahel. I want to read a little bit about that angel. Melahel. Okay, hold on. Melahel, God deflecting evil. Psalms 121:8. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. The person born under Melahel's influence will be courageous and accomplish honorable actions. Melahel protects against weapons and gives safety in travel, governs water and the produce of the earth, especially plants necessary for the cure of disease. Right? It's the sole guardian for those born between 7:20 a.m. to 7:40 a.m. The moral guardian for those on April 11th, June 22nd, September 12th, September 2nd, November 13th, and January 24th. And it's the physical guardian for those born from July 8th to July 12th. Wow. Right? Well, that's just a little extra. A little extra angel talk, right? Just because it fell under my mama's stuff. And so we got some extra. Right? So also, okay, so and if you were born February 20th to February 24th, your crystal color is dark turquoise, and your name of the guardian's EIAL. EIAEL. Right? So there are other angels that are partial to turquoise. The table below gives you the information about them. Purpose, guardian of the 12th mansion of the moon and is associated with Leo. Crystal color is dark turquoise. Name of angel is Abdizuel, Abdizuel. Right? Then there's also guardian of the 17th mansion of the moon, which is in Scorpio. The crystal color is dark turquoise, and the name of the angel is Adriel, Adriel. All right, then you got ruler of earth and hail, dark turquoise, and the angel is Baradiel, Baradiel. Protector and ruler of the dates February 20th to February 24th, Pisces, dark turquoise, EIL, EIAEL. Master of the 7th tarot card, the Chariot, and is associated with the sun sign Cancer, my mama, dark turquoise, Muriel, Muriel. Master of the 7th tarot card, the Chariot, dark turquoise, Pachiel, Pachiel. Protector and ruler of the dates June 11th to 15th for Gemini, light turquoise, Luavia, Luaviah. Master of the fourth tarot card, the Emperor, light turquoise, Malkhidael, Malkhidael, Malkhidael. Master of the 17th tarot card, the Star, light turquoise. This is Tzakmaquiel, Tzakmaquiel. Protector and the ruler of the dates March 21st to 25th, Aries, light turquoise, Vehua, Vehuiah. Master of the 14th tarot card, Temperance, and is associated with Sagittarius, turquoise, and the angel is Adnachiel, Adnachiel. Guardian of the 16th mansion of the moon, Scorpio, turquoise, Azruel, Azruel. Guardian of the 6th mansion of the moon, Gemini, turquoise, and the angel is Dira, Dira. Protector and ruler of the dates August 23rd to 28th, Virgo, turquoise. The angel is Lecabel, Lecabel. Protector and ruler of the dates July 12th to July 16th, Cancer, turquoise, Melahel. That's the one we just read about. And then Sandalphon is the kingdom angel, tree of life, the master of the 20th card, tarot card, Judgment. He also heals aggressive tendencies and is known as the angel of glory. Color turquoise and Sandalphon. One of the angels I work very closely with. Sandalphon. Right? Turquoise honors Esanateli, the Native American goddess of change. And I'm going to spell that for you. Estanatlehi. The Native American goddess of change. She is the Apache, and Navajo fertility goddess known as the changing woman or turquoise woman. Turquoise honors Hathor, the Egyptian goddess of joy and fertility. She is often honored as a special goddess of musicians and as the mistress of turquoise. She was the patron of Egyptian miners. Turquoise honors Mat, the Egyptian goddess of justice. She represents the underlying holiness and unity of the universe. Turquoise honors Tara or Dolma, the Buddhist savorous goddess, often depicted with a bluish-green complexion. Turquoise honors Wope, the Lakota goddess of peace. She is not only the goddess of harmony, but also of meditation and friendship. Wope is strongly associated with turquoise because of its use for healing, bringing rain, and personal protection. Turquoise honors Yemoha, the African goddess of the oceans and protector of pregnant women, honored not only in Africa, but also in Brazil. She is the patron of women, particularly pregnant women, fishermen, and sunken ship survivors. Turquoise-colored crystals also honor Sophia, the goddess of wisdom. She is the feminine of the divine, the nurturing element of the life force. Okay. Turquoise zodiac stone is of Sagittarius. Right? For those born under the sign of Sagittarius between November 20, this is for Western astrology, November 22nd to December 21st, the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. Sagittarians are optimistic, kind, and adventurous, and their outlook on life is extremely positive. Turquoise was highly prized by the Apaches for its talismanic virtues. For the medicine man, the possession of it was indispensable for receiving proper recognition. Turkish horsemen, as well as those from Samarkand and Persia, often attached turquoise to the bridles and frontlets of their horses as amulets to protect them from ill effects of drinking cold water when overheated by exertion, keeping them more sure-footed and enduring. These horse amulets gave rise to turquoise as having the power not only to protect riders from falls on horseback, but later to prevent falls of any sort. Turquoise was reputed to be a stone of controlled aggression. In battling the Christian Crusaders, Turkish warriors wore turquoise as a talisman and ornamented their swords to protect themselves and to enhance their bravery. Turquoise was said to master fear, and engaging in combat with a sense of inner calm ensured victory. As an amulet of protection, turquoise is a powerful barrier buffer. Barrier crystals have incredible abilities to help us focus and amplify our efforts to keep undesirable elements out of our lives. Its crystalline structure gives it strength in all directions, allowing it to provide barriers to attack from all directions simultaneously. Buffers are weathering stones that help us get through hard times. They soften a blow and put things right. They protect us from outside influences, temper shocks, and add some emotional padding to our efforts to deal with the bumps and bruises of life. Turquoise is the most commonly used buffer. Its color rate of balance is excellent at restoring the natural balance in situations that have become unstable and helps us restore equilibrium in our lives and world. Right? Turquoise utilizes water energy, the energy of stillness, quiet strength, and purification. It embodies potentialities unrealized. It is yielding, formless, yet powerful. The water element brings power of the regeneration and rebirth. It is the energy of the circle of life. Use turquoise crystals to enhance any space that you use for repose, calm reflection, or prayer. Water energy is traditionally associated with the north area of our home or room. It is associated with the career and life path area. Its flowing energy assuring a balance of energy as your life unfolds and flows. Unfolds and flows. The Apaches ascribed some of the powers of the thunderstone to turquoise, believing a man who could go to the end of a rainbow after a storm and search in the damp earth would find a turquoise. One of its supposed powers was to aid the warrior or hunter in the accuracy of his aim. If the turquoise was attached to a gun or a bow, the shot sped from the weapon would go straight to its mark. The Navajos and other Native American shamans used turquoise for cloud busting, initiating much needed rain by throwing it into a river while praying to the rain god. The Zuni believed turquoise could protect them from demons. At one time, turquoise was believed to have the ability to tell the hour correctly if suspended from a string within a glass by the exact number of strokes against the sides. According to Hindu and Persian mystics, it was very lucky to have a turquoise on hand at the time of a new moon. Whoever, after gazing at the moon on the Pratipada, the first day after new moon, then looked at a turquoise was destined to enjoy an increase in wealth and protection from evil. That's amazing. It's a stone of good fortune and has made them a popular stone to become an increase of good luck. It's an efficient healer stone. It provides comfort and solace for the spirit and support for the physical body. It represents wisdom, tranquility, protection, good fortune, and hope. It can ward off strong negativity and protect from the evil eye, reptile bites, and diseases of the eye. Right? Furthermore, shamans turquoise spiritual properties in the form of spiritual attunement, cleansing, protection, and prosperity. And it's a symbol of the earth and sky, good fortune and success. The turquoise spiritual properties are wonderful and helpful to most people. It says superstition. Some believe you should avoid wearing turquoise that belongs to a deceased person, or that it takes on characteristics of the wearer. You just have to cleanse, you know? It's also believed that dipping turquoise into water gave the water the ability to cure bladder ailments. It could help heal the eye simply by looking at it. All right, so we are going to move on to our animal kingdom friends because we got 3 now. And so we're ready. This is a long one. Remember, thank you so much for being here. You don't have to watch it all at once. You can watch it in parts, but make sure you do watch the whole to get all of its mana for your mind, body, heart, and soul in dope-tastic kind of ways, right? So we got elephants, spiders, deers. I don't know how far we're gonna get into all 3, but we'll see. Okay. A lot of time has passed by again. And I'm gonna have to speed it up, my friends. So we're gonna really talk about elephant. Spiders and deer, we're gonna save for when we can. We're gonna talk about elephant, but I do want to show you some stuff that I made, right, using turquoise, right? So this is a turquoise bracelet. You can see I made this one too. This also has lapis lazuli and angel crystal quartz, some shit like that, something like that. But either way, like, so see how beautiful I make things. Yeah, I know I make a lot of things. That I made this one too. This one is, you can wear this in threes. You can wear it as a headband, necklace, anklet, or bracelet too. You know what I'm saying? And if you can fit it around your waist beads. You know, but either way, this one has turquoise in it as well, right? I also made this one. This is an anklet. Wear it as a bracelet too, if you want. But the little beads there are turquoise, the green turquoise too, and the blue turquoise, right? These are mermaid beads as well. Okay, I make these, make things, all one of a kind. And then this is a piece of jewelry I got on my travels, and it's a turquoise necklace as well, antique. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to share with you some turquoise wearing jewels, right? Okay, so let's talk about elephant, okay? Let us talk about elephant. Right, so elephants represent many things. They're symbols of luck and prosperity, but they are also powerful beings that use their mighty strength to remove obstacles and negative forces. They also represent wisdom, long life, memory, and vitality. Right, so elephant symbolism and meaning is filled with mystical lore and power. These intelligent beings inspire the imagination. When elephant trumpets its arrival as your spirit animal, it's time to seek harmony in the herd. Elephant as a totem animal is for those who are called to leadership of their own tribes. Invoke elephant as your power animal when you need to stand strong but remain compassionate. So you have a long, hard journey in front of you and need strength to make it through. Are you taking care of friends or family during tough times and need your own support? Elephant, as a spirit totem and a power animal, can help. Elephant teaches how to nourish the mind, body, and spirit so you are strong during trying times. Delve deeply in elephant symbolism and meaning to find out how this animal spirit guide can support and guide you. Right? Elephant, the ever gentle and wise spirit animal, exemplifies focused power and strength. When elephant begins making an appearance in your life, it represents a new, improved relationship with the sacred feminine in all her aspects. Shamans and light workers tell us that elephant guides us toward a deeper understanding of the maiden, mother, and crone, and helps us reconnect with our own positive feminine attributes. Right? Elephants teach us about the extended family union and how powerful love and loyalty become when shared. Right? However, elephant intuitively knows that not all family is bound by blood. Sometimes people come into our lives that hold that sacrosanct role energetically. Be on the lookout for new relationships that often last for life and sometimes many incarnations. Elephant loves seekers and students and often comes at a time when you're focused on those types of goals in your life, mundanely or metaphysically. In Denmark, there's a religious group called the Order of the Elephant. In this setting, elephant symbolizes piety, gentleness, and temperance. Meanwhile, in Sicily, elephant spirit has ties with sorcery and magic. Legend has it that a powerful mage by the name of Heliodorus could transform himself into this grand creature. Africans also venerated the elephant, honoring as representing cooperation, mental keenness, long life, endurance, and devotion. Think about these additional associations when walking with elephant. She may bear more than one message for you. As an interesting note in elephant's history, Pliny the Elder spoke of this creature as being the one who most closely mirrored human sensibility. African lore says that elephants are actually the chieftains of the forest, having been reincarnated from ancient human chiefs. Their role is settling disputes among the native creatures. After all, who is going to argue with them? Other local symbolism includes joy, luck, leadership, fortitude, and poise. Right? Elephant comes to you as a spirit animal and guide. The message is typically one of connectedness. Have you lost intimacy with those in your home? Have you been lax in keeping in touch with family? Have you meditated and stretched your empathic, telepathic skills so you are attuned to your tribe on the deepest levels of your being? These are the questions that elephant puts forward. In times of drought, so selfless as a mother elephant, she will cool her calf with water regurgitated from her own stomach. Are you being called to examine your commitment to family? Those struggling with sexual issues may find that elephant appears as a helpmate for transformation. Elephant expands your awareness of all your senses and sensuality. This lesson begins with a cornerstone of sincere affection and grows from that point of trust and compassion. Another reason elephant may choose to become your animal spirit guide is if you've embarked on a mental exercise like research or career in the sciences. Elephant spirit finds itself attracted to a keen mind and wit and enjoys working cooperatively for intellectual goals. Right? When one member of the elephant herd is injured, the others will risk their own lives to get their fallen comrade to safety. If you've chosen elephant as your totem animal, this mighty animal's sense of duty can help you and those you are loyal to survive. When you have an elephant totem, being social is essential to your well-being. Connectedness is in your nature, not just toward people, but also in the animal kingdom. Note that this is not the proverbial butterfly type of social interaction. Elephant is sensitive, determined, and loyal to the circle they gather. One of the great gifts from your elephant totem is the ability to plow through challenges and blockage using those huge tusks. It's interesting that elephants not only use tusks to move through the brush, but also for digging up food. You are like your totem, a natural provider who uses confidence, persistence, and commitment as tools for breadwinning, including feeding the spiritual nature. There are numerous situations under which you may want to reach out to elephant as a power animal. One is when you have strife and squabbles in the family. Elephant provides you with the empathy necessary to see all sides and build a harmonious bridge. Another good application for elephant energy is to aid you in tracing your heritage. In this world, your family tree and the ancestors are part of what creates your reality and tribal dynamics. In the spiritual world, your past lives have lessons that may resolve current questions, struggles, or provide guidance on decisions. Let elephant help you along those paths. Finally, invoke elephant as your power animal when you need help calling forth ancient wisdom and messages from the divine. Because of their size and great color, elephants have long been likened to clouds. Elephant energy can help you discover the secrets and esoteric knowledge hidden in those heavenly mists. Some of you might be doing like cloud meditations and stuff like that. I've loved doing cloud meditations ever since I was a little girl. Like I always used to watch the sky and all the shapes, and I realized that that's a thing. Like sometimes when you see symbols, you see things, you see images, you see things that, you know, just use your imagination. Oh my gosh, I'm going to share a picture I took of the rain from my car, my driver's seat car, and you see, if you see it, you see it. If you see it, you see it. I'm going to share that. Right, so elephant as a power animal can be at the patient, loving driving force that leads others back on track. This is because elephant is said in some folklore to help others navigate through the forest and find their way. How are you being led through a confusing tangle of decisions? Elephant may be trying to help you find your way. In some cultures, elephant can also symbolize libido and virility. You may be led to pay attention to your strength, stamina, and even your prolific creativity. Remember, elephants are not native to North America, so instead of deriving a direct meaning in this culture, we can instead looks a similar creature, the woolly mammoth, and a mythical creature that seems to resemble the mammoth in some ways. Native American lore surrounding mammoth is complicated. Many tribes had legends of a stiff-legged giant bear who is sometimes associated with mammoth and therefore elephant universal symbolism. When Southeastern American tribes first saw African elephants, their initial reaction was to use the same term used to describe the stiff-legged giant bear. According to lore, stiff-legged giant bear was carnivorous and actually ate people. This is where the connection to elephant is less clear, as elephant is a vegetarian and certainly doesn't eat people. Also, by some accounts, the mythical creature from native lore did not have a trunk, but had an otherwise similar appearance and gait to mammoth elephant. This creature was called by several different names, including stiff-legged giant bear, man-eater, hairless bear, and naked bear. Some of the stories about this creature include the stories of encounters between stiff-legged, big bear, and rabbit. In these tales, rabbit uses their wit and trickster energy to divert big bear and spare the lives of villagers. While there are some parallels between mammoth and elephant and these references to stiff leg, it is unclear if Native people actually were describing the symbolism associated with mammoth, or if they were using stories based on remnants of mammoth found much later, or drawing on collective ancestral memories. Some associate mammoth with connection to ancestral wisdom and the past as well. When you work with elephant or mammoth, you may be tapping into ancient forces or being called to heal wounds or losses from the past. You may be connecting to ancestral archetypes and have to heal epigenetic traumas and wounds. I'm adding mammoth to my box. And that's how that goes. So that's going to go in the box. Right? Ah, shit, man. All right. When you work with elephant or mammoth, you may be tapping into ancient forces or being called to heal wounds or losses from the past. You may be connecting to ancestral archetypes and have to heal epigenetic traumas and wounds. Just as mammoth's extinction predated many native civilizations, you may be called to contend with losses or traumas experienced by previous generations. What wisdom can you tap into by drawing on collective and ancestral memories? I'm getting goosebumps. According to some, parts of mammoth's remains were associated with strength and fertility. As language and cultures evolved and knowledge of elephants crossed the ocean, a plant that came to be known as elephant's ear. Oh my God. So that's interesting because that's actual like an herb, like a plant. It's a plant. I have, if you check out my tea alchemy Instagram page, that is no longer, but it's still there. Tea alchemy, it's T3 A like apple, period, A L C H 3 MY, tea alchemy. You'll see my beautiful elephant ears plants when I was doing all the teas and I was growing my own plants and my herbs and saving all that kind of stuff. You'll see my beautiful all the plants I had. Absolutely. You can see what I did there. Go to tea alchemy and you'll see my own elephant's ears. It was also used as a medicinal tea by Cheyenne people. So yeah, okay. I have dried elephant ears now because of my own storage of it and stuff. But anyway, elephant symbolism and meaning in Christianity are associated with patience, wisdom, grace, and temperance. Chastity and purity are also related to elephant spirit animal in the Christian religion. As they are gentle giants, elephants can symbolize the mercy and strength embodied by Christ and Christ-like personality. Though elephant is large enough to do a great deal of damage, they aren't overly destructive. They are not violent toward other creatures, and in spite of their size and strength, they have the power to be helpful and compassionate. They are associated with wisdom and intelligence, and their strength is associated with the power of prayer and faith in God. In some stories, it is said that elephant overindulged during the journey on Noah's Ark, resulting in their large size. The popular children's story of the elephant and the mouse is also related to the story from Israelite folklore. In this story, the elephants wouldn't move and in remaining stubbornly stuck before boarding the ark were holding up all the other animals. Noah prayed for guidance and was given a dream. God instructed Noah to tickle the hyena, which led to a chain of events resulting in a mouse emerging from hiding. The sight of the mouse startled elephant and led them to rush forward, breaking up the gridlock. Though this story is humorous and pokes fun at elephant for being scared of a tiny mouse, the deeper spiritual implication of the story is that even the largest and most intimidating appearance doesn't make one invincible. We all have our fears, but fears can also motivate us to take action. Also, this is a reminder that pushing others forward doesn't require violence or intimidation. We can lead others to make momentum by finding the right motivation to stimulate action. Elephant is often called on as a representation of anything large, vast, and enormous, a challenge or a blessing. As such, elephant can also be symbolically connected to God, the universe. You may step back and appreciate the large scope of a situation in order to grasp the vastness of your connection to all creation, including the divine. African cultures are not monolithic. However, we can derive from common symbolism related to elephant. Elephant is often portrayed as an influential animal, often with the status of king or queen because of their size. Yet they are also associated with being mediators, helping other animals sort out their differences. Their association with nobility, power, and wealth contributes to elephant's connection to victory in war. Though elephant is not violent, their association with war is not as aggressors, but as a symbol of victory. The size and long lifespan of an elephant give this creature a symbolic association with strength and vitality. Elephants are also associated with wisdom, intelligence, triumph, and also cooperation and collaboration. Elephant serves as a reminder that you can be big, strong, and intimidating, but your true power can come from acting with gentleness and not using your full force just because you can. I love that. It's worth repeating. Elephant serves as a reminder that you can be big, strong, and intimidating, but your true power can come from acting with gentleness and not using your full force just because you fucking can. Okay. To the Ashanti people, elephants were thought of as reincarnations of the souls of ancestors, especially powerful ancestral leaders. Thus, the symbolism of grace, power, and nobility, an elephant is seen in this culture. In cultures such as the Yoruba, it is common for people to speak metaphorically about domestic and wild animals, assigning the attributes associated with specific animals to themselves or other people. To refer to someone as having a connection to elephant or even to part of elephant, such as the tusk, it is to draw a connection between that individual and the prosperity, strength, or wisdom associated with elephant. The Akan people of Ghana have a story of Nyami, the sky god who created the world from nothingness. He then created elephant, leopard, and monkey. In this tradition, it is believed that these three animals fused their power together to create life on earth. Another tale tells of an old man who sought charity from Ivanya Nijia, who gave him food that turned his wife to an elephant. She then went to live in the forest with her son, also an elephant. This story is considered the origin myth of this amazing creature and how, appearance aside, they can be so human-like in feeling and in intelligence. As in many other cultures, it was also believed that shape-shifting between human and elephant form is possible. This is symbolic of humans adopting the strength, wisdom, memory, and compassion of elephant, and elephant interacting with humanity as a guide and leader. There is very little in Celtic writings about the elephant save for a battle in which Antiochus I of Seleucus used elephants in battle. This understandably shocked the Celts who were unfamiliar with the creature. This historical tidbit gives elephant the symbolism of unanticipated surprise, and it's a big one. All right. Elephant meanings. Wait. Yeah, everything's elephants symbolize good luck, overcoming hardship, right? Elephant meaning and symbolism is significant in China, India, and Japan. The lore and myths surrounding elephant give these animals great spiritual and cultural importance. Elephant features heavily in Far Eastern symbolism, with the most striking meanings being those found in religion. Elephant mingles with various divine figures, and the world itself is supported by elephants who reside at each of the four directions. In Japan, elephants are depicted in art and story of the 16th century. In Shinto art, elephants are often portrayed with animals like leopards or even dragons. A mythical figure called the Makara has the head of an elephant and the lower body of a dolphin or fish. To some, this is associated with the symbol for the astrological sign of Capricorn, or the creature that is part goat and part fish. Their association with water can also symbolically convey a link between the qualities of water elements such as family, emotion, nurturing, and compassion, and the elephant. In Japan, they are associated with protection from fire because of the link between elephant and water. Elephant is also thought to be associated with rain because of this connection to water. In China, the association with nobility and elephant can also be found. Statues of elephants could be found marking the path to the palace of the Ming Emperor. These statues were considered to be associated with fertility, and women who wanted help becoming fertile would place stones on the backs of the statues as a ritual to encourage fertility. Elephant is a sacred animal in many cultures and is significant to Buddha. According to lore, Maya, the mother of Buddha, dreamt of a white elephant prior to Buddha's birth. Considered Ganesh, perhaps the most popular deity in Hindu mythology, Ganesh appears with the head of an elephant, and when paired with Lakshmi, the couple become the openers of the way. This way can be anything from getting a job to personal transformation. Ganesh himself is the god of good fortune, blessing, especially for inceptions, long-lived success, and protection. When you need to draw on the power of elephant to overcome obstacles and clear your path, a common practice is to speak the name of Ganesh, the elephant-headed god of prosperity and opportunities. Repeat the name like a mantra 108 times. Ganesha, 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 right? Ganesha is considered a protector and provider for those who are disenfranchised or in need. Tales of ancient Indian culture describes the use of elephants as vehicles for warriors riding into battle. It is also said that elephants were seen as omens of luck before battle. An elephant raising his trunk was considered a good omen. Elephants running away or scattered was considered bad luck. It was also believed that an elephant showing signs of illness, such as vomiting blood, would be a bad omen for illness or death of a king or a leader. In Japan, a reincarnation of Shakyamuni or Buddha is a white elephant with red eyes. Creatures found in Japanese culture known as baku are depicted as having the head of an elephant and body of a lion. These mythical creatures are known as dream eaters. They are said to eat nightmares and therefore are associated with protecting you while you're asleep. In Hindu mythology, the Achedekwe are 8 giant elephants who hold up the earth like pillars. In Burmese lore, these are tales of a tiny water elephant with tusks. Elephants can be found in the art and stories of cultures throughout the East. Usually, the shared meanings associated with these animals include wisdom, intelligence, and sensitivity, health, memory, and strength. Hope, abundance, and prosperity are associated with elephant, as are wealth, good luck, and playfulness. This is in part because of the young elephant's playful and carefree nature. Baby elephants often play in the mud and run around in a carefree way. It's so cute. To many in the Eastern cultures, the spiritual meaning of a baby elephant relates to connecting to your playful inner nature and remembering how to have fun and romp in the sunshine. Right? So, elephant spirit animal can represent many aspects of yourself or your path. To some, elephant was associated with laziness or sluggishness because of their slow and lumbering pace. Elephant is associated with love, loyalty, and healing. Elephants are known to be loyal to their matriarchal social groups, and so the connection to divine feminine and your matrilineal ancestors can be associated with elephant. Elephant can call you to nurture your network and community. Are you working to process wounds and heal old traumas and supporting those close to you who need your strength and patience? Are you being called to act as a keeper of wisdom, using your memory and intelligence to store the tales and lore of your ancestors and elders may be part of the spiritual meaning of elephant? As elephant was also used to carry powerful people like cultural leaders and royalty, they are associated with grand parades and displays of luxury and power. Spiritually, elephant meaning can be related to conveying status or humble service. Also, based on this tradition, elephant spirit animal can represent being a pillar of strength for others who are carrying nobly on your shoulders. Are you the pillar of support and strength for important people in your life? Your ideas or talents may carry influential people, and when you work with elephant, you may be called to support others who are given status and respect in society. Elephant doesn't steal the spotlight. Instead, elephant does the heavy lifting that benefits others. Wow. Elephant spiritual meaning and symbolism is also related to perception, including the potential to perceive different aspects of a situation based on your specific vantage point at any given moment. A story of 2 blind men touching different parts of an elephant and describing a whole different animal, so to speak, illustrates this. Is there something you're facing that is so vast and large that you can't automatically grasp the entire situation? Maybe what is most important to you right now is just the trunk or the leg of the enormous elephant. If you choose to be patient, the situation may reveal itself to be quite different than what you initially perceived it as. This can be a reminder that perception is important, and so is remaining open-minded. Elephants are famous for many things, one of these being their process of mourning as a community. Their grieving rituals are quite complex. Elephants will solemnly and silently touch the body of the departed. They will cover the body of the departed with leaves in a makeshift burial. They will also remain close by for a significant amount of time as if sitting in vigil for the departed. This is my Pisces moon. I wouldn't be able to attend the elephant funeral either. Oh boy, my good foot fell asleep. Is there an unresolved wound? Right? Or I'm sorry. Hey, hold on. Okay. Is there an unresolved wound or loss that you need to attend to? Right? If you had to deal with grief and loss, elephant can help nurture you through the process. Elephant can remind you that you may need to face the loss with reverence and courage rather than going gloss over it or distracting yourself from it. Elephant symbolical meaning key words: authority and confidence, awareness, family love, patience, pride, stamina, strength, dream time with dream work, will and intent, environmental protection, and guardianship. All right. So that was amazing stuff. Let me just see if I got through. All right. So turquoise, elephant. Let's pull an herbal card. Let's see what herb we're going to learn about today. I've used these before on here. I don't know for what video, but I've used them before. So what herb are we going to learn about right now? For those tapped in, turned on, tuned in. Right. Yarrow, Achillea millefolium. Okay. Carnero grows to 3 feet in height, white, pink, or reddish flowers, grows along roadways and paths in open flat areas common in Europe, Asia, and the United States. Yarrow is used often as a laxative and stomach soother to treat everything from nausea to indigestion. It contains Achillean, Achilleine, I don't know how to say it, a compound that is useful for shortening menstruation. A hot tea will encourage sweating in those with dry fevers and can ease the discomfort of hemorrhoids. A related yarrow, Achillea lanolosa, is used similarly, but the species may contain an alkaloidal poison. In Greek history, Achilles is said to have used yarrow to treat the wounds of warriors. Right? 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 Magically, spiritually, right? Yarrow is an ancient herb revered for its spiritual, physical, and magical healing properties. It's an herb of Venus and named for the great hero Achilles, and a thousand leaves, millefolium. Yarrow lives up to these legendary associations with its incredible scope of medicinal benefits. Magically, yarrow is used for courage, healing, and love. Right? It could be used for skincare treatments, right? It can be used for massage sessions, right? Deep tissue, muscular elements of a treatment, right? Okay. Facial treatments, right? Right, yarrow has deep roots in mythology. It is both ancient and modern, grounded and divine. It is transmutable. Yarrow has a wide breadth of healing physical properties that often mirror its more ethereal and spiritual qualities. It has been known throughout history as a wound healer. It can stop bleeding. It is a perennial herb that grows wild in fields, tamed in garden boxes, finds roots in tough soil, is available and plenty hard and strong. Although also known as common yarrow, it's not common. Yarrow is exceptional, extraordinary, remarkable, salient, and very much uncommon, right? Call in yarrow's magic to help banish melancholy from your body, mind, and spirit that has set in and seems immovable. Allow it, so you're drinking yarrow tea, right? Allow it to be the support or shelter when everything seems to be spinning out of your control. Let it help ground yourself as you reestablish your foundation. Yarrow grounds without holding down, which makes it extremely useful for those looking through the veil, helping to provide clarity and discernment. For those of us who move through the world with bleeding hearts, never mistake your deep empathy for weakness. Instead, support it with your natural ally, yarrow. Yarrow is an ancient herb revered for its spiritual, physical, and magical healing properties. It is an herb of Venus. I said that already, right? All right. So So Yarrow lives up to these legendary stories with its incredible scope of medicinal benefits. Magically, Yarrow is used for courage, healing, and love. As a skin healer, Yarrow is anti-inflammatory by nature, which is also what makes it such an effective wound mender. The flower and leaf are revitalizing to the skin and can be distilled into hydrosols or oils used in cleansers, serums, toners, moisturizer, masks, and balms. Yarrow promotes circulation, can act as a tonic and a soothing agent. It can be in your first aid kit, your kitchen, and part of your beauty regimen. I have Yarrow. Yarrow can also be used in flower essences. Flower essences are vibrational medicines that connect with us on a deep emotional level. The idea is that every flower contains its own innate wisdom and therapeutic properties. Flower essences capture the imprint of the flower in water. Unlike hydrosols or other distillations, essences are the energetic actions of the flower. They are not biochemical. They're about releasing emotional patterns and underlying feelings and unwinding on the spiritual or soul level. Yarrow is a guardian, a heart protector, and a teacher. It assists in allowing us to work when our cups are full and not when we are depleted by creating an energetic boundary. It is an excellent healer for healers. It propels us toward lightness, roots us in the earth, and fortifies the spirit. Yarrow can be incorporated into any facial or massage. It can enhance the treatment and deepen the healing element to both skincare. I'm actually gonna make because I have this in one of my massage oils that I make for pain and things like that too. Like it's mixed in and stuff like that. But I just got an idea of what I want to do. I kind of want to do something else. So we'll see what happens. It can enhance the treatment and deepen the healing element to both skincare and body work. It is truly a dynamic and beautiful plant. When you schedule a treatment with me, all right, never mind. Okay. And that's that. So I hope that you enjoyed this about Yarrow. Right, I want to keep that here. Right. Okay. We're gonna do one rune. Right. So the special thing about these runes is I've had these. I told you guys this already, right? For 10 plus years or so. And my dog Neo, and these are the ones that I keep on my dog Neo and Maya's ashes and stuff like that, because when he was alive, I couldn't leave these runes anywhere because he would try to eat them. All right, so let's see what rune. I just want one. So I'm just gonna grab one. That's Gibo. X marks the spot. Gibo. Right? This is Gibo. X marks the spot. That's how I'm gonna read that. Right? So one second. I'm sorry. So Gibo, it's a gift. It's about exchange, sacrifice, sacred union, innate talents, and generosity. Even though I said it's Gibo because it's spelled Gebo, it's Gabo. Gabu, that's how you say it. Gabu. For every gift, a curse. Right? It's about fair exchange, sacrifice, sacred marriage. Its key concepts, it's about gifts, giving, taking trade, sacrifice, process of exchange, balance, compensation, equilibrium, law of reciprocation, altruism, the gravity of equals and opposites, generosity, hospitality, and honor. Right? It's about gratitude, forgiveness, and appreciation. The energy is about exchanging power, sacrifice, dissolution of barriers through gifting. right? The divinations for this is about generosity, gift, magical exchange, honor, sacrifice, divine vision, or influence buying, greed, loneliness, dependence, over-sacrifice, unbalanced behavior, and dishonesty. On a mundane level, it's about material gifts, thankfulness, and trade, right? This rune governs sex magic, mystical union, and sacred marriage between partners. Understanding of the true meaning of gifting and binding, giving of oneself from within, harmony between brothers and sisters and lovers, favors, contracts, obligations, debt, and oath-taking. Gibo perhaps is one of the runes which has the most lore. When we say Christmas, the X is unconsciously representative of this rune. In the Havamal, the cosmic law of compensation is written as better not to overpledge as a gift demands a gift, and no man is so generous she will jib at accepting a gift in return for a gift. The exchange of gifts, whether physical or otherwise, is a highly meaningful act, as is the idea of trade. It is associated with magical rings, which gives kings the ability to share powers with their followers, as is expected of leaders. The need for exchange energies and powers to remain equal in amounts is as at the heart of the rune Gebu. In the Havamal, it also says a man should be loyal through life to friends and in return gift for gift. Laugh, but with lies repay a false foe who lies. Though this might conflict with the New Age morality, it was the ancient way of expressing what goes around comes around. Elsewhere in northern lore, we find that there is always a price to pay. Every decision you make requires the acceptance of one thing and simultaneous sacrifice or release of another. For more on the sacrifice, see Ingus, self-sacrifice, right? This is Ingus. The 2 X's that I have there. Okay, it's about honor in battle for the greater good. I'm trying to show you right here. It's for the greater good of all. Where there's a will, there's a way for the greater good of all. Right? It's a common theme with the death of warriors. Odin on the tree sacrifices himself to himself in the shamanic initiation to discover the knowledge and wisdom of the runes. Gebu is also tied deeply to the exchange of sexual energies between male and female, and so it deeply governs mystical union, sacred oaths of marriage, and sex magic. For more on sacred marriage, one must uncover the mysteries of Iwas. Right? So that's about that. So that was a little rune. Rune 101. All right, so I'm gonna put that here. I just want to make sure that we cover everything that we said we would. Right, so we did the ABC oracles. Did we do? All right, so let's do before we get to the T, what's the T, right? I just want to finish all of this. So we're gonna do some angel numbers, right? So I'm gonna do it fun like this. I'm gonna do a pick a card. Okay, and you're gonna choose your angel number. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are here. Comment, let me know what you love. What are your favorite parts of each of the long videos? Like, do you like the angel numbers? Do you like the runes? Do you like the crystals? The crystal education? Do you like the herbs, learning about herbs? Do you like learning about what else are we learning about? I said crystals, right? Runes, and spirit animals and all this kind of stuff, along with the pick a cards and things like that. Let me know what's your favorite part, and the sharing of stories and all this kind of stuff. So, sweetheart, what are you doing over here? What are you doing? All right. What are you doing? So, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Hi. Hi. Okay. All right, there goes one. That's your angel number message.
Get it. All right, that's your angel number message. Where did it go? All right. All right. So we got 4 right here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna choose the one that was going crazy. All right. So what do you choose? What is your angel number? You chose this one. Your angel number is 0. Right? 0 is a portal. Don't be knocking it. I am limitless. There is no beginning and there is no end. Right? All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I love that. Walk through your portal, my darling. Walk through, because you are limitless, right? Proclaim that, right? Affirm that. Confirm that. I am limitless. All right. If you choose this one, 22. I am aligned, right? You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. I love that for you. That's a master number, right? All right, here we go. If we chose this one, 999. Right? I am unique. Yes, you are. Especially if you up in here, you are unique as can be. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I love that. And if you chose this one, 28, right? I am a leader. Yes, you are. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. I love that. Okay. All right. I love that. I love that. I love that. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. You could be life path number 6. You could be life path number 4. You could be 46 years old. You could be a Scorpio. You could have been born in 1970. You could be 19 years old. You could have been born in 1991. You could be life path number 1. You could be life path number 5. You could be 35 years old. You could be 53 years old. You could have, you could be, 555, 55. You could be a Gemini. You could have a North Node in Gemini too. You could be a Leo. You could be an Aries. You could be a Taurus. You could have been born in 1971, 1973. Could be an earth sign, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? You could be a Cancer, you could be an Aries, you said Scorpio, Capricorn. Again, you could be 24 years old, you could be 42, you could be 41, you could be 52, you could be 25. You could be 43, right? Scorpio again. You could have been born 1960, 1970, 1971, 1972, 1976. Okay, you could have been born in 2001. Could have been born in 1999. You could have been born in 1955, right? You could be 43 years old. We said 1982. You could have been born. You could have been 28 years old. You could be 26 years old. You could be 20 years old. You could be 22 years old. You could be born in 1976. We said that already. 1973, 1977, 1986. Yo. All right, let's see who else. Could be a Sagittarius, it could be Aries, it could be 32 years old, 31 years old, 35, 34. You could have been born in 1985, 1984. You could be 21 years old, 28 years old, 1982, 1981, 1986, we said, right? 1971. You could be 32, 33, 34, 38. It could be life path number 4, life path number 5, life path number 6, angel number 456, right up in here too, 845. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Could be life path number 2. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. This was on the floor and I didn't even see, but this is angel number 20. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. Okay. I love that. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there before the tea, before the tea. Okay, we're gonna do more angel numbers right now and Lotto numbers for those of you that do enjoy that segment part of it. All right, and we'll see how many double numbers we can get for angel numbers and also Lotto numbers. Right, so yeah, 52, 62, 44, 33, 53, 55, 31, 35, we said 33, right? 54, 45, we said 46, 56, 55, 53. I just, even if I'm repeating myself, sorry. 65, you could have been born in 1965 to 1964 as well. Could be 41 years old, 43, 54, 52. All right, let's see what doubles we have here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 6. We got 4s. We got 5s. 3s. How many 4s? Lots of 4s. We got 2 up in here, 1 over here, 5s over here, 6 over here, 3, 2. Okay. So 3, 6, right? So you got 2 3s, master number 33, master number 22 again up in here, right? Which is 4. You could be life path number 4, you could be life path number 6. Then you have 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, massive change, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, right? Which is also life path number 2, right? So massive changes in your unification, in your own self-harmony, right? This is stabilization in your own community with unity, right? This is balancing act in your family, in your unification, in your trine, in your relationships too at this time. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 1s, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? So it's 4, 5, 6. It's about balance. There's a lot of balancing acts here, right? Then you got 6, 6, 6, right? 6, 12, 18, which is 9. It's a balancing act into what you're completing at this time, right? So it's completing something that needs to start anew. Then you have 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 4s, right? 28, which is a new beginning in your own like celebration to life, in your status, in your commitments, in your relationships. This could be the building of a home too. Okay, anyways, we're moving on. I want to take a picture of this too. Because it's just be so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna be sharing random pictures in my community board. You could always check out my community board. I'm always updating over there daily, even if I don't post a video every single day. You could always check out the community board. There's always something over there for you, for us all. All right, for those of you that stayed all the way to the end, what's the tea? Because I gotta go. So we're gonna do this quickly. What is the tea? I haven't used these in a while on my channel. What is the tea? What is the tea for those tapped in, turned on, tuned in at this moment in time? Right? Weeping the little family sorrow. Some of you could be going through maybe even an anniversary of something, of a passing, right? Time to get out of a situation, right? Healing certain kind of aspects to certain kind of pain, sorrow, experiences that you could be having, right? Something in November. Let's see. Something in August, November. Maybe there was a death in the family in November that you're still healing from. Well, time to get out of the situation, right? Maybe the mourning aspect of the pain. August looking like a clearing of some kind of passage, of some kind of new day, right? Removal of the cloud. So the mourning of your loved one, right? Okay, moving forward, maybe August 2 for some, right? Remember, I'm going to read it as I'm reading it. The tea, right? Somebody could be getting flowers and somebody could be getting compliments from an admirer. Somebody could be having, somebody could be dating or interested. Somebody's interested in you. This could be made clear maybe in August too, right? Or maybe it was made clear in November. Right? Something in December as well. Okay. Right? What about March? So these months might mean something to you. March, November, August, December. You could be born in these months too, or traveling plenty of material things. So March could have been a surplus month for you in terms of finances and opportunity as well. So there's a lot of plenty of material things. You could be having a surplus happening for you in your work field. So this is like an increase in sales, increase in clients, increase. It's just an increase, right? Of prosperity. See, deep personal strength and peace that assure success, right? So that's just to even further confirm that, right? So plenty of material things. So work is good, right? Business is good. Business is picking up, it's flourishing, right? You could be expanding your business, you could be starting something new, right? But things are going smooth, right? This is contracts, this is sponsorships, this is crown, right? Honor and respect will come to you, right? Right? So it's like royalty, loyalty, it's recognition, it's success, and that which you have been creating for you. So that's the T for this grouping right here. Like if you're here, there may have been stuff that you have been going through emotionally, right? And now the time is clearing. Now there's a time, so it's like a bittersweet success too, because unfortunately, like, you know, we can't stop life in all its pains and all this kind of stuff, and the things that come in and stuff like that that can interfere with the joy that we want to experience and stuff like that, right? So what else? What is fucking success? Like, come on. Do you see how many cards these are? Like, I don't think you see. And back to back to back to back success. Do you know what I mean? So this is a successful time, especially if you are completing something, if starting something, or growing something, right? Right? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming, right? So a change is coming for the better in terms of, so there's a major transportation. You could be taking new transportation, you could be getting new transportation, right? Right? So also control your anger, or you can be sorry, right? So let's practice the art of gratitude, right? The art of gratitude for the things that we are doing, right? Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Like, what the fudge? Crown is right next to the crown because I flipped the crown. So you know what? That's how that's the tea. You have a lot of success and spiritual growth happening for you, right? So control your anger, control your triggers, think before you speak. Use your discernment wise, because success is happening, it's being highlighted. Your crown chakra is activating too at this time, right? You are coming out of your cocoon state, caterpillar state. So any kind of sorrow or depression or mental anguish or emotional upset that you have been experiencing over the last year, there's a shift happening, my dears, right? There's an increase, there's a shift, right? Things are not always going to be right. There's always a turning of a tide, right? So there's a lot of things happening, right? And so, you know, be open for that leveling of experience, right? Be open for that. Good luck. I'm we're done here. That's what I have for you. Till next time. Peace out.